Yo, what's good everybody? My name is JP and this is The Real Mix with JP. Today, we are going to review the new The Weeknd album, Beauty Behind the Madness. Oh my god. For those of you who don't know who The Weeknd is, which is probably around like 2 of you, I mean come on, like stop going outside and just stay on social media for a while, okay, like the rest of us. Anyway, his real name is Abel, and his genre mainly is PB/R&B, which is kind of a more darker, more avant-garde version of R&B. You guys have no idea how stoked I was when I heard this project was coming out. The Weeknd's been one of my favorite PB/R&B artists for a while, and I love, especially since House of Balloons came out back in 2011. And Kissland was also an amazing album. I don't know why the critics were like shitting on it all the time. But anyway, since I saw him at Lolla, I was like getting down to some of his new stuff, like Can't Feel My Face. I was like, I have to hear this new album. I just have to. I have to hear this new album. And the best part about all this, I was not disappointed at all. Okay, so to review albums on my channel, I think I'm going to use around maybe 3 categories: production, lyrics, and likability. AKA, if I can get to it. I know, a little biased, but you know what? Fuck it. Suck it, potential fans! Okay, so let's start with production. First of all, I think Abel took a huge step forward on this part of his album. Now, I really do like a lot of the old production on the Weeknd's old mixtapes. He uses a lot of broody synths and deep bass and almost a hip-hop type of beat. And he still uses some of this production on his new album, especially with the creepy The Hills. Creepy! While he did stick with his sound sometimes on this album, he really kind of diversified the production a lot. He even went back in time and did kind of a Michael Jackson type of sound with Can't Feel My Face, which had airy synths, a funky bass line, and a really upbeat drum section. It was very kind of refreshing, actually. Abel even switched up genres sometimes, especially with Shameless, which is kind of, don't laugh, it was kind of almost a Death Cab for Cutie indie rock type of track. I can't believe I just compared Death Cab for Cutie with The Weeknd. But that's how different The Weeknd went on this track. While the production was usually great, there were a couple clunkers. One of them is Angel, which was the last track on the album. It was super disappointing because it was supposed to be this grand finale, but it ended up being kind of like a lamer version of a corny Boyz II Men track. Overall, I think I'm going to give production a 7 on this album. Now for lyrics. You guys are gonna kill me, but I'm gonna give him a 5. Wait, don't kill me. Yes, I know his lyricism is better than some other R&B artists out there, including maybe Party Next Door, even though you guys know I love Party Next Door. But I just think The Weeknd didn't go far enough in his lyricism, and he just kind of covered the same topics over and over again. Honestly, Abel was just deeper and darker with his past mixtapes. On this, he kind of just talked about how much of a player he is, or how bad of an influence he is with drugs, or, my favorite, how he just loved his girl so much. It just kinda got boring. Wait, don't torch me. There were a few interesting and poignant tracks on the album. One of my favorites was In the Night, which was about a woman who was dealing with sexual abuse, and she felt like the fear of not being able to escape. And I just felt like that was a very interesting track. I never really get to hear about, like, issues like that on R&B albums, so it was kind of just a very interesting thing to hear about. But besides that and a couple other interesting tracks, I would probably still stick with my 5. Okay, last but not least, likability. And for this album, I gave it an 8. And the reason why I did that is that you should see my iTunes ratings for each song. They're all 5 stars pretty much. It's kind of ridiculous. I liked almost every song. There's songs I could get turned to, like The Hills or Often, or there's also just songs I could relax and just kind of enjoy, like Shameless or Prisoner. I have to say, just speculating here, this might be my go-to album for the fall. Woohoo! Okay, so after all the calculations, I'm probably gonna give this album a solid 7. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like or comment on the video if you agree or disagree. But if you disagree, fuck you. I'm JP. Peace. I can feel my face when